Hello everybody, welcome to Garrett the Gamer channel. My name is Garrett and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing is some Honkai Star Rail. It's been some time since last time we played this game actually. Where were we at last? Let everybody know I did do the updates before we got started for today, so I didn't want to waste everybody's 5 minutes of everybody's time. So that's cool. But because we also got loading times here because of the disk space and everything, I want to get as an internal. Well, I mean, I do run everything on internal hard drives, but a solid state drive would be nice to run this game. I'm debating about getting a 2 terabyte solid state drive. No, maybe not. I don't think I need that amount. Maybe 1 terabyte's enough. I do have a solid state drive. I actually have 2. World Warships runs off of one of those. And that's literally the only thing on there because I think it's only like 128 gigabyte hard drive. That's a small solid state drive. And then I believe it's a terabyte, or is it 2 terabyte? It's possibly 2 terabyte. Solid state drive for my C drive, so. Oh, okay, yeah. We're here. Where would we need to go? So this is Currency Wars. We could do Currency Wars on another day, but we're here to continue the story of Honkai Star Rail. We're in Penacony once again, and I think we're near the end? Question mark? Oh, also, a new update came out over the past almost 2 months by now.
Let's not leave March 7th out of the loop.
Since last time we played this. It's been one heck of a month and 3 weeks. So we'll get here. There's some things I want to talk about. First of all, let me go through my daily stuff here real quick. We see. Also got the Dahlia. The Dahlia is no longer available in the warps because I'm not sure. Well, because the time limited. So now it is Foog and the Ling Sha. I really want to get Ling Sha, but I don't know. I saw some of the new stuff coming out, and I'm like, maybe I want to get the second Silver Wolf. Why not? Oh gosh. I missed out yesterday's one for that, so I had to do a second one today. And travelogue. Does it show anything else here? There's Realm of the Strange. This is a mission, like a... Ooh, it's combat. Okay. I'll have to do this in my spare time. I've not been playing this game a whole lot lately. Like, I actually got caught up with this on Sunday before this got reset for the point stuff. So I gotta do that. I did this. Oh. So take it forever. I did this. My question is, how come they don't show up check marks? Like over here, check marks. I've played too much gacha games. I've been playing Weather Waves lately and Zenless Zone Zero plus Honkai Star Rail, so you know, it's been one of those things. I've been doing that this whole entire time. Oh, I want to talk about what is to come. Do they show up anything of that in the travelogue? No, not the reward guide. I don't think they show up anything inside the game. Otherwise, I'd have to go to version info. And I believe version info opens up a separate web browser. Oh no, it just goes here. There's the Dahlia.
It's me. Did I scare you with how I popped up with that?
I don't think there's anything else. I didn't get her light cone though, sadly. Yeah, we're not going to show up here. By the by, there was also Firefly was available as well with the Dahlia. If you have all 4 of these guys together, it means that, well, you have a solid team. Me personally, I only have the Dahlia, nothing else. And I didn't want to waste all the rest of my passes for the other 3. I tried going for Firefly a couple times. I'm like, nah, we're good. All right. Let's begin. Bid a farewell to the nameless.
Honestly, when I heard the conductor's request, I was pretty surprised.
I need to turn up stuff. Hold up. There we go.
The nameless. Those who trailblaze, doing good deeds but never seeking recognition. After all this time, how would we even find those 3 people in such a vast place like Penacony? But it seems, in the land of the dreams, anything is indeed possible.
History may not remember the names of the dead, but the stars will attest to their journeys. The first glimmer of light in the prolonged night often illuminates little, as it is fleeting and the darkness too vast. But because of this, people will remember. As long as something shines in the night sky, then when the first star falls, countless more will follow, streaking across the horizon.
We call that the end of the world. But okay. A toast. Ooh.
Brooklyn Tiernan, Rosalina J. and Estella, we raise a toast to you, trailblazers of the Silver Rail. A toast to history that no longer remains silent. The passionate and courageous pursuit, and a voyage that traverses the stars.
Alright. I've been trying to find these doggos throughout this whole entire adventure as well. I don't think I really showed this on stream, but yeah, these guys just pop up everywhere.
That statue. It wasn't here last time.
Looks like this is the last riddle that Mr. Gallagher left for us. In the end, we still failed to figure out his true identity, or if he was even a living person.
What should I say? I mean, this guy is definitely a history fictionologist, all right. I'm suddenly reminded of the time at the theme park when he said he was only 13 years old. Could that have meant something too? Either way, he's an enigmatic character for sure. At least our journey together in Penacony was real enough. And his loyalty and love for this land must have been real too, right?
Possibly.
Gallagher, we raise a toast to you, the slumbering hound. To the festival's invitation, to all lies and the singular truth. If we ever meet again, please don't talk in riddles.
Let's see where March comes from that. Alright, we gotta say goodbye to Micah. Micah? I think it's Micah. I'll say either way, to be honest. I don't have a dog in the hunt, I guess.
Is the Astro Express ready to depart Penacony?
Apologies, Mr. Mika, that we are only now bidding you farewell.
Oh, that's all right. You've all done so much for the Watchmaker, and we are forever indebted. Allow me, as the representative of Dreamflux Reef, to make another toast to all the nameless.
What will the people of Dreamflux Reef do now?
Many will continue to live here. Those accustomed to being awake will mostly have a hard time getting used to a life of darkness with their eyes closed. Though the order has faded, there must be someone to watch over this primal memory zone. Penacony's nights are long, and there are many who are still far from a good night's sleep. As for the sweet dream over there, we're still managing without it, aren't we?
Mika and residents of Dreamflux Reef, we raise a toast to you. watchers of the long dream. To your tenacity throughout time, to each sorrowful night, and to the dawn that is finally upon us.
I can never understand why the game volume has always been low for voices. Hey, Mikhail.
In the end, we still came full circle. This trailblazing expedition started from the moment you and a bellboy ran into each other. After going on a journey of many twists and turns, they still ended up where they started. Just like a clock's hands that turn round and round, the start and end of each day will always land on 12 o'clock. The advent of time moving forward. There shouldn't be much left to say. This entire adventure started because of you, and should naturally end with you. And then, a new page will be turned.
Wow.
Mikhail Char Legwork, we raise a toast to you, watchmaker of the land of the dreams, nameless of the Astral Express, to Penacony's past, present, future, and the child's unwavering dream unto death.
Did you notice how all of them said
With that,
something?
our duty as nameless should be complete, right?
All of them said something besides the Trailblazer.
The trailblaze can illuminate the way. But ultimately, the future of a world belongs to those who live in it.
It's usually the living, yes.
I still feel that Mr. Mikhail must have really wanted to witness this day himself.
What's on your mind, March?
Just a strange feeling. I had it a few stops ago, but it's super strong this time.
Why not talk about it? Maybe everyone's thinking the same thing.
I can't help but think that whether it's Mr. Mikhail, Mr. Tiernan, or Madame Rosalina, their lives must have been long, and they must have experienced plenty of stories. They were also young once, stumbling and bumbling around just like us, getting into scraps and mischief, that sort of stuff. Companions, enemies, journeys, adventures, all the sad and happy memories. The everyday that we're used to, they've lived through them too. But those things are all in the past.
I like how the Trailblazers just looking at this like, okay. Time will wash everything away, so treasure the present. One day our stories will also be part of the past. You're awfully sentimental today. There we go.
It's rare that I'm this serious. Can't you just humor me for once? Sheesh. It'll be easier to understand if I use an analogy. Like when you're reading a book. If one of its characters keeps running into obstacles and experiences an ending full of regrets, we're bound to feel a bit mixed about it, right?
I could understand, but I'd feel mixed too. No matter what, that's very hard to accept. You won't be affected as long as you don't live vicariously through them. Wow. That means you're not invested into the book or in the story. I'll go with number 1.
Because we've seen every nook and cranny of their lives, we see these people as special. So, even if there are parts of it that aren't really realistic nor logical, we still hope that their story gets a good ending when it comes. But what if they and we aren't really that special?
Hmm.
When Mr. Mikhail sat in this chair, waiting for the Astral Express to arrive every day, what was he thinking? And if at the end of his life, he could still firmly say he had no regrets, then what is this regret we feel in our hearts right now?
I think each and every one of us is searching for the answer to this very question. The universe is vast, and our lives are but specks. The trailblaze never ends, but against the backdrop of the cosmos, the average person's lifelong journey is merely a short stretch. But it is in this minuscule distance that paths cross and countless worlds connect. The universe may not remember every person who leaves a tie along the Silver Rail, but we will. As long as we remember, their stories will never end. And what Mr. McHale has left for us is his answer to this very question. It may not be perfect, but it left a smile on this storied, jaded old Nameless's face at the end of his life. And its meaning will be interpreted by those who come after us.
It's not the answer that's important, but what we can learn from others' answers, right?
This is what trailblazing is.
Sure.
He doesn't seem that confident.
I'm really sorry for bringing down the vibe. Quick, Don Hung, tell us a dad joke to lighten the mood.
What?
It's never a bad thing to reflect. One day, we'll all have to face our own farewells.
True.
But before that, we still have a long way ahead of us together.
So the most important thing right now is to tell the conductor what we saw in Penacony.
Yeah, what does Pom Pom think?
Then prepare ourselves for our next trailblazing destination.
I should get back to the Express. Or maybe I could say my final goodbye to Acheron.
There's Acheron? I'm assuming she's across the way. Yeah, I see her. Kind of hard to miss her.
Do you still remember when we first arrived in Penacony? Who would have thought our paths would cross in such a way?
Who exactly are you?
Come to think of it, I didn't even get a chance to formally introduce myself. Simply put, I'm a self-annihilator who was cursed by the Nihility. My hometown was destroyed a long time ago, and the whole world was erased beneath their shadow. In order to fight against the cruel end of self-destruction, I went on a journey, in search of a way to sever the chains of the Nihility. After a long and grueling search, I am convinced that my destination lies within the depths of the dark web, where reality and the Nihility are separate.
The dark web. Uh-oh, don't get stuck there, please.
There lurks a secret called Device 9. One day, I'll reach it.
It'll be all dark, though. Will we meet again?
The ocean of stars is vast. And given our destinations, I'm afraid our paths may not cross again. But the trailblazing expedition ahead is always full of unknowns. And my blade is sharp enough to sever fate. As long as we maintain our original resolve, I believe there will come a day where we will meet again.
She's basically saying, honey, okay, I'll be there when you need me. Have we ever met before?
In that case, I must apologize for my rudeness. Do you remember when we first met? I once said you reminded me of an acquaintance. Because of the Self-Annihilator's curse, my memories are stripped away, blurring my past. And after our journey together, what I originally thought were familiar feelings were merely illusions. I believe this was truly our first meeting.
What if that was an illusion? With this as our first meeting, we can consider our next meeting to be a reunion. Interesting. I'll go with number 1.
What do you mean? It's improbable that you've crossed paths with my past self. What I mean is, there is nothing left to retrace there. Only nihility.
I think I might have seen someone like you. Regardless of the significance, we live in the present.
I see. You've also had a similar experience? Then you should know that this me and your memory of me are not the same person.
But some things will never change. Wow, why is it in red? Okay, I guess we could go with the red. Why not?
Long ago, I too was like you, with irreplaceable companions. We also embarked on journeys, making the best choices we could, whenever we could. Unfortunately, we didn't achieve the outcome we wanted. But moments like this make me feel like they never even left. In this universe, there exist countless worlds that are similar yet different, and countless people who are alike yet distinct. I too have wandered alone, encountering acquaintances on strange worlds, seeing their silhouettes overlap with my past. In your opinion, what does this déjà vu mean?
Perhaps some sort of sentimental attachment, the wish to return to the past, a longing for a certain someone. What? I'm confused by the third one. Well, I kind of can see it though. I'll go with number 1 because that sounds more correct. In my head, at least. Sentimental.
Attachment, desire, longing. They may all be right, but they are all incomplete. I believe it's not something external, but something that originates within us. An emotion that traverses time from a certain moment of our past to reach us.
I feel like when I'm playing Honkai Star Rail, I feel like I'm in a therapist office. And I'm the one with the need to be having the therapy.
Perhaps it's a source of warmth and happiness. Or maybe it brings pain and sorrow. Each time we reminisce on our past, we always seem to notice a tiny but unforgettable instant that we left behind us, along with certain other things that remain constant throughout. That is a summary of our lives, encapsulating everything about us in these moments. Proof of our shared path. Within them, we glimpse our own essence, and thus, we truly exist.
Don't talk to, what was it, Dahaka about essence, okay, from StarCraft 2. You might get the wrong idea.
Just like everyone in this story, hurtling onwards along the path of destiny with passion and courage for the things that breathe meaning into their lives. Set forth on your voyage without hesitation, Nameless, on the path of the Trailblaze. Even if the ending has been predetermined, that's fine. There are countless things that humans cannot change. But before that, on the road towards the end, there are still many things that we can do.
True.
And because of this, the end will thus reveal a completely different meaning. This is the meaning of journey. All those things, beautiful before, are still so now. And I believe it will still bloom at the end of the nihility. Until we meet again beneath the sun's rays.
Does she have horns or something? I'm concerned. Oh wow, we got the fast travel. What's the music?
Welcome to the Interastral Peace broadcast. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Welcome to a new episode of Interastral Peace Broadcast. We are here to bring you the latest news from across the galaxy.
Turn off. I was like, where is it at? Turn it off. Are you okay, Pom Pom?
There. Chin up, Pom Pom. Don't be sad. Don't cry.
Wow. Your method of consolation is truly unsophisticated.
Well, yeah, kind of.
Still better than just standing there like a scarecrow.
Ooh. What happened? Is March picking on Pom Pom again? Again?
How could you say that? Don't be so mean. And while you're here, why don't you help me comfort Pom Pom? We told Pom Pom all about our adventure, and they suddenly started crying. I've never seen Pom Pom so sad before.
Maybe because there's a rain cloud above Pom Pom's head.
The conductor never cries. Pom Pom is never sad.
Then what is this, Pom Pom?
Pom Pom is just angry. Yeah, angry. No matter where the express stops, you lot always manage to cause chaos. My well thought out timetable completely ignored. If you carry on like this, the express is gonna run out of fuel.
Chill, Pom Pom.
That's right. Pom Pom is just angry. It's not because of Misha, Tiernan, Rosalina, and the rest.
Man, Pom Pom, really?
It's okay. Oh, Pom Pom, just let it all out. Everyone, could you all take a break in the next car? Don't worry. I'll stay here with Pom Pom.
But
Let's go, March.
You know, Pom Pom doesn't really show too much emotion. Besides angry quite a bit, to be honest.
It's okay. Oh, Pom Pom, just let it all out.
Just let it all out. Half I'm thinking like, okay, I kind of feel sad for Pom Pom. The other half is like, okay, this is a little bit funny.
I never expected Pom Pom would be so distraught.
Those three nameless must have meant a lot to Pom Pom.
No one knows exactly when Pom Pom boarded the Express, but one can surmise that their journey has been filled with many hellos and goodbyes. Probably more than we can imagine. The fact that they're crying so hard is probably a good sign. It proves that Pom Pom's emotions haven't become dulled by the grind of time. They still deeply cherish every nameless who has boarded the Express and value every journey shared with them.
That sounds more like it.
Leave it to Himiko. When it comes to comforting, there's no one better on the Express.
Pom Pom said we might run out of fuel?
Well, they were a little emotional at the time, but I'm afraid that's not out of the question. Since you joined us, the Express has stayed longer than anticipated at every stop along the way. And to ensure that everyone always makes it back on board, Pom Pom has had no choice but to delay the warp jump schedule.
I see. No wonder I can regularly hear Pom Pom pacing anxiously up and down the corridor.
Turns out Pom Pom's been silently putting in a lot of work for us. Wow.
Different from typical vehicles, the Astral Express converts every trailblaze into the energy it needs to run. Ideally, as long as trailblazing expeditions continue without interruption, the Express will receive a constant flow of energy, much like a perpetual motion machine. But because of our previous encounters, fuel is being used up much faster than expected. We can probably only pull off 2 more warp jumps at most.
Only 2 more? Isn't that super risky? Oh, I don't want to become an ice cube floating around in space again.
Please, no. At least you'll be an adorable ice cube. What? Falling leaves must return to their roots. That sounds very, sophisticated. Yeah. Sure. Philosophical, there it is. I'll go with the first option, knowing it's Marge.
When you put it like that, doesn't actually sound too bad. But I don't even want to become an adorable ice cube floating around in space again.
Which also means that we must prudently consider our next destination.
Yes, I've already checked the astral charts. The two nearest worlds to us are the oceanic planet of Lushaka and the agate world, Melustanen. As for which one we're headed to, that still requires a vote.
Or perhaps you might consider a suggestion.
Akron? No.
Everyone, we meet again.
I was about to say, that seemed a bit more floaty for speech. Yeah, it sounds like Black Swan.
It's you! Why were you just in my room?
Yeah, that would be a question.
It's a very cute room, Miss March. Just like you.
Black Swan, what are you doing here? I knew we were missing someone.
Memo Keeper, let's put aside how you managed to sneak past everyone and board the Express for now. You mentioned a suggestion.
I accidentally overheard how the Express obtains fuel. I just wanted to chat with everyone to see if we could work together. But now, it appears my suggestion could be the very lifeline that saves everyone.
I feel like Black Swan's playing a game here.
Please speak candidly. Depending on what you say, we could very well ask you to disembark.
Ah, the Permanence's descendant. What a charming little dragon. Especially with those mired memories of yours. But I digress. If the Astral Express is in urgent need of a special trailblazing expedition to recharge its engine, have you all considered this? Perhaps your destination could be a world that even the renowned Akivili never reached. Should you be able to lay down a new stretch of Silver Rail, the Express may never have to worry about energy ever again.
What are you talking about?
Trailblazing to a world that even Akivili has never been to? Is that possible?
Continue, Memo Keeper. This destination of which you speak, what sort of world is it?
A world that many across the universe don't even know exists. A world hidden away from outside observation. Its presence only revealed by the light from the mirror of the Garden of Recollection. A world fettered by 3 paths, its destiny hanging in the balance. The Eternal Land, Amphorius.
Ooh.
I hope I'm not too late, child.
I wasn't expecting it to be you.
Howdy, Wonder Punch. Welcome. How's it going? I joined at the Ferris reveal. Welcome.
Don't you know how many sentry posts the family has built? And how hard it is to get you out of here?
Looks like my time's up.
What do you mean? What time?
Negotiation, interrogation, or death. My fate lies entirely in your hands, Lady Bonajade. The dance is done. Why bother with the compassionate pretense and give someone who's about to die the chance to talk?
Despite your fall from grace, you still look well. I'm very glad to see that you're so full of verve.
Do not insult my pride with half-veiled sarcasm.
Have you specially come to see me, just to sate your vile vanity?
Oh, of course not. I merely came to fulfill your younger sister's wishes. To offer you a generous trade. That is, if you're willing to accept.
Good, just passing by. Would you say Penacony was a bit of a drag in certain moments? Well, yeah, I would say so. It felt like some areas it took too long to like get it back going again. For instance, like going to the Dream Flux Reef. The first time going there, it just felt like it was like dragging on a little bit more, so I'd say so.
Robin?
To build a true haven where everyone can attain peace. That's the oath between you siblings, isn't it? If I told you there was still a chance to realize this vow, would you be willing to talk to me then? I recognize the gravity of this question, which is why you don't have to answer me right now. Go now. You are free, O Chosen One, who dare to exceed his bounds. Sever your wings, descend to the mortal realm, and walk their lands. See what this world is truly like.
I will not accept your charity.
What about if it's forced upon you Sunday?
As I mentioned earlier, it's a trade, and you don't have to give me an answer right now. Rewards are not reaped in a day, and if there's one thing I'm best at, it's waiting. The sweet dream still continues, and the night is still long. You have plenty of time to contemplate your answer. A word of advice for you before we part ways. A word of warning from someone who's been in your shoes before. Life is too short to miss out on golden opportunities.
Of course it isn't, Jade. Complete. Boot Hill for the visitor verification. Robin. Sparkle. Black Swan. Argenti. Another one. Same one. Yeah, that's the common opinion. Next Planet has a very long story. Oh, wow. I wouldn't doubt it. Talk about...
I haven't chatted with Sonny in ages. Let's go see what he's up to.
Sunny. Oh, Sunday. Like about 56 hours, I believe. Oh my goodness. We're gonna be here all year for this entire campaign. Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Miss March 7th is looking for you everywhere.
On duty again? I think she wants to develop photos. Yeah, there it is.
I don't know the details either, but she told me that if I see you, I should remind you to check your messages. She also said that some things you missed are actually extremely important.
What did I miss? Where are you? There's a gift for you. Come quick. What happened? Just come over. Someone's making a sparkly return today. You haven't forgotten that, have you? Sparkle. Sparkly Sparkle? She doesn't want to say anything. Don't tell me we have Sparkle again. Are you better, Pom Pom? Looks like everything is calmed down.
Of course I like it. Big Sis Dahlia always knows what's on my mind.
So that means we'll be companions again on the next Trailblaze mission?
Of course. I deliberately picked up my pace for that. Though, sadly, I still missed out on some things.
It's Dahlia.
Indeed. Had you joined the Amphorian expedition, it would have made a lot of things easier.
Asking? Is this a senior member I haven't met before? And you are... the number one.
Whoa, whoa! Have you gone mad? Did you forget that we should never mention words like old or senior in front of Big Sis Dahlia?
Okay.
He's just been on a roll with these kind of jokes lately.
Sure.
No worries. It's okay if he forgot. He's always preferred the latest new thing. Maybe he picked up that bad habit from me. Long time no see. Now, does anything ring a bell?
Still nothing. Something's not right. What did you do? The Annihilation Gang Everflame Mansion? Apparently I can't do those? Maybe I could. I haven't seen you before. Let's try one, I guess.
What's wrong?
Okay.
But what? Don't tell me. You forgot something?
Haven't seen you before.
Who exactly are you?
What's gotten into you? Did Amphorius give you amnesia? How could you forget about Big Sis Dahlia? She was the one who helped you suppress the rampaging Stellaron back at the space station.
Wait, what? I don't remember that. It was Mr. Yang. Oh, there's no voice actor for Welt. I didn't leave the express at that stop.
Exactly! What's wrong with you?
Anything else she did?
Totally! It was Big Sis Dahlia who dealt the final blow to that Lord Ravager the first time we went to the Cienjo. You haven't forgotten something that big, have you?
Wasn't that Dawn? Or about this one? I think this one is the story quest that extends the Penacony lore to fill plot holes. I've been saving it for after Amphorius since it's also the most recent quest that came out. Ah, that makes a bit more sense. So after we get done talking here with them, we'll go and do the normal quest line. I'd rather save this till later. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
That was why Big Sis Dahlia had to go back to the garden to recover and couldn't join us in Penacony.
Correct. Lady Dahlia has been trailblazing for us for a while now. She's the most ambitious and talented of the nameless.
No need for reminders from us. He has spent more time with the Dahlia than anyone else.
I've never seen her, though.
Why don't you let her diagnose you? She's the Express's resident expert when it comes to matters regarding memories.
This is a pressing concern. We'll save the welcome party for later. Lady Dahlia, if you would. I like how he's so confused.
Oh, come on. Don't just stand there. Hurry up and get over here. It's not like this hasn't happened before. Leave it to Big Sis Dahlia. It'll be fine.
I concur. If there's an issue with memories, then we'd better not waste any time.
Why are you all...
They give me 5 different answers. I like how the music score also is... What's going on with the music? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. I don't really have much of a choice here since the answer's the same thing. I'm going with number 4.
No. This isn't right.
They look almost one of the same.
You'll face betrayal, lose your way, and seek answers. It was a wish from the cosmos that set you in motion. And in the tale where you are the protagonist, the stars themselves will defy the destiny of finality.
Hang on.
Like everybody's looking at him. Who exactly are you? What did you do to them? There it is.
Well, this is quite unusual. Your memories are quite tricky. Is someone protecting those memories?
Her nose is like shifting left to right.
Try again then.
Man, that was a long cutscene. Where are you? Is she leaving? Oh, here it is. Miss Black Swan is about to say goodbye to us. Oh, just come over here quick. Hey, hold on. What mission is that I need to do here? Okay, this must be it. Now the music score has changed to the default.
You can tell me anything that's bothering you. My lip. Amphorius, the Eternal Land.
Well, can talk.
There's no record of this world in the databank. Not even a mention of its name.
Yeah, that's what Miss Black Swan said. It's a world hidden away from outside observation, with a presence only revealed by the light from the mirror of the Garden of Recollection. It's mysterious, all right. You haven't been with us on the Express very long. Will the journey be too much for you to handle?
Nah, it's not. It's no sweat. Sounds scary. Can we go somewhere else? I've been on the Express for nearly 2 years now. Let's go at number 1.
There's no need to be nervous. I understand that it may be difficult for us today to wrap our heads around the idea that there's a world Akavili didn't venture into. But a journey like that was only routine to the Express crew back then. After all, to trailblaze is to explore the universe's boundaries.
We should consider Pom-Pom's opinion too. They don't know we're considering Amphorius as a destination.
Sure, I'll take care of it. That said, Pom-Pom usually stays out of discussions about destinations. The final decision will likely still be on us to make.
In that case, we'd best take the time to think this over.
Yeah! Plus, even if we pass Amphorius over, we've still got a fuel problem to solve.
That's what I thought too. Can I vote no? Wow.
All right then. For now, I'll let Miss Black Swan know that we're considering the Eternal Land as a destination. Seeing as how this is going to be an unusual adventure, it'd be good for us to take some time out to make preparations for the journey. Meanwhile, I'll see if I can find out more about Amphorius from our allies before we depart.
In other words, we won't be leaving Penacony anytime soon.
Or we could also revisit our previous stops to make sure that the astral charts and navigation routes are all functioning fine. I wonder if the hole in the Tychean Stadium has been repaired.
The Express has been on the go almost the whole time since we left the space station. We've barely had any time to catch our breath. Let's take this as an opportunity to wrap up our vacation instead and make the most out of this break.
This moment, people still haven't expected this vacation to be so fulfilling. They will witness the grand Xiangsha war dance, and during this moment, those they will meet again include not only friends but also foes. I don't read fast enough. Oh, we're back to Sunday. Wait, we were just talking to Sunday. Okay. It's a bit confusing a little bit, but I think we'll be okay. Yes, I did the war dance in the off time. I'm not streaming. Several weeks later, golden hour Penacony.
Creating chaos is also a means of maintaining social stability, if you ask me.
If you have the time for mindless gossip, you're probably better off spending it on getting actual work done.
Ooh.
They say this is all part of ongoing investigations. But is there even any point to doing this? The threat's long been neutralized. They're just putting on a show. I mean, look at us. This sudden surge in inter-family cooperative efforts. It's nothing but a pretense for those outsiders, isn't it?
Sounds like you've got insider intel. Now I'm curious.
The drink of the day is Powerade, Blue Powerade, so...
Are the stories going around true? Was the furor that broke out a while ago really a result of trouble within the Oak family?
Those are some difficult questions. Didn't I just say that creating chaos is also a means to maintaining social stability? Now, who knows who's been fanning the flames? But there are a dozen rumors going around out there, each one more outlandish than the last.
Oh, I've heard those. Conspiracy theories about how the IPC had orchestrated everything and... what was it again? That the chaos was only quelled because of an accident? Makes no sense. So what's the lowdown?
Oh, the truth has probably been long buried under all the hearsay. All I can say for sure is that someone's taken the rap for it.
You mean the former Oak family head?
Bingo. Most of the blame was pinned on him when the Charmony Festival was abruptly cancelled. Since then, not a single soul's seen him. Heck, forget his whereabouts. Nobody even knows if he's still alive. Talk about scary. For all we know, we might have watched something go down in history, like what happened to the Black Plum family back then, without even realizing it.
Black Plum?
I've heard another theory about that family head, though.
Speaking of him...
Beg your pardon, sirs. Dreamweavers are carrying out inspections on the routes around here, and all affected facilities have been closed off. Kindly take a detour in the meantime.
What happened? Is this because of the Stellaron? Jeez, are we Penaconians never gonna dream in peace again?
There are jets flying around. Sounds like they're getting closer and closer to the ground.
There is no cause for alarm, sir. The Stellaron has already been sealed. This is just a routine inspection. A move to heighten security, if you will. Please rest assured that the family will do everything in our power to protect the sweet dreams of every guest.
I see. We'll leave the two of you to your work then.
Excuse me, sir. Have we met before?
I don't know, have we? I don't seem familiar.
Oh. Do you recall when or where we might have met?
My bad. I must be mistaken. Sorry about that. Sweet dreams to both of you, sirs.
Whoa.
You sure have a knack for stirring up trouble. Of all the routes available, you had to take the one that Bloodhound's keeping watch over.
We shouldn't run into any problems with you around. Even if they see through the Harmony's power of disguise, there'll be a way for us to escape.
Gotta say, the lore of this game is very interesting, but you can get real lost, especially for Penacony. That is true. So far, I'm like, is this true, or is this still in a dream? I'm confused. I think this is in a dream. The dream realm, at least.
Spare a thought for me, will you? Just being in your company is plenty enough to get me into trouble, Mr. Prime Fugitive of Penacony.
And that is exactly why I need you with me. You're the only one I can rely on in Penacony now.
The only one you can rely on, huh? What about her?
Yeah, what about her?
At least she was spared from the consequences of my actions.
What a shame, huh?
Man, there were so many jets flying out today.
Why do you say that?
Just thought that being mean might be more effective than consoling you. I've seen plenty like you, eager for everyone to take you to task after a setback because that's the only way you'll feel better. As though the more they condemn you, the more likely you can rectify your mistake. That said, if I'd really wanted to hit you where it hurts, I'd use a different approach. Like a show of sympathy, for example.
You're right. I won't deny that.
She should still be in Penacony. Aren't you going to look for her?
That won't be necessary. I'm sure you already know why, considering your vested interest in reading my thoughts. I can't bring myself to see her when I'm a fugitive.
All right.
Sunday.
Let's keep going. Helping a fugitive return to their home. So exciting.
Story characters have been added to the team. Oh, there is. Well, do I really want to exchange out for my Rockstar team? Well, you know what? I could have him in the team. Hold on. I am missing one team lineup. Actually, I'm gonna go over here. Team lineup. Nope. That's the default team. I'm looking for... Is that supposed to be where it's at? Where you have multiple different teams? I guess so. Why would it not let me have my 3, 4, 5 teams on the side? Anyways. Let me go with my other team that I have. So I would go with Saber with... Who was the second option? It would be Sunday. And then it would be Dawn and then Tribby. I kind of need Sunday for this team. We'll do something different today. Pretty much, but a more concrete example would be Gallagher as a character. I don't know how much you read about the different factions in the databank, but it's always a great source of info. Interesting, interesting. Pretty sure the option for the team lineup is if you open the menu from the bar above. Well, I did that, and it doesn't show up like the different teams. Kind of weird. I wonder if it's because I'm in a story mode.
I see 2 bloodhounds. They appear to be on official business, unlike the pair from earlier. What's happening at Ideen Park?
Hey! In case you didn't notice, I can't see anything.
That's unusual.
My apologies. I forgot that you're not very tall.
Remind me, why do I have to make this trip with you again?
We've been through this. You're the only one I can turn to now. Besides, we once lived a cat-and-dog existence. Embroiling you in my affairs won't weigh on my conscience.
You certainly don't have much of one if you can bring yourself to say something like that.
Wow.
Yet you will repay this favor all the same. After all, you're only alive today because of me. You owe me that much.
Holy moly! Can you get any more conceited?
When you were abandoned in the wild and near your end, I showed you a way to survive and helped you escape the jaws of death. When you were at your wit's end and felt lost about your future, I did everything within my power to help you safeguard your position in the family.
Okay, I get it already. You have a way with words, I'll give you that. Still, it's one thing to repay a favor, quite another to knowingly put myself in harm's way. I don't understand. Why are you hell-bent on going back to Penacony? Is this an IPC mission? Did they make you a deal? You can have your freedom back, but in return you must turn against all whom you once called family or something like that?
Regrettably, Lady Bonajade didn't drop so much as a hint about it.
Go now. You are free, O Chosen One, who dare to exceed his bounds. Sever your wings, descend to the mortal realm, and walk their lands. See what this world is truly like.
I will not accept your charity.
As I mentioned earlier, it's a trade, and you don't have to give me an answer right now. Rewards are not reaped in a day, and if there's one thing I'm best at, it's waiting. The sweet dream still continues, and the night is still long. You have plenty of time to contemplate your answer.
She only left me with a most intriguing message before setting me free. As for whether I can afford the price of my freedom, I'll only know when I find out what it is.
But nothing good ever comes out of being in the IPC's debt.
I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. For now, there's still some time before that payment is due. So why not exercise the right to freedom that I've just regained?
By walking straight into a trap?
Or by making amends for past deeds. When it's time to go, this will be farewell for good. So, before I leave Penacony, I'd like to take some time to look back on all the events that have taken place.
Can't you just look back on it from a distance?
True.
There's something else I want to do too. The embryo of philosophy may have fallen, but the order in Penacony wasn't built in a day. This sweet dream is likely to still contain residual traces of the Oak family's influence.
Get off your high horse. The other 4 families are more than capable of working things out on their own.
I might have gone astray, but others shouldn't have to clean up after my mistakes.
Then you should also know that the IPC isn't gonna help you a second time. If you fall into the family's hands again, you're done for.
You know how it is. Old habits die hard. The tie should be on the center line. The shirt must not protrude from the vest. Trouser creases should be perfectly straight, and always aligned with the tips of your shoes. We should always ensure that everything is in order before walking out the door. The same applies when bidding my home farewell, too.
Interesting analogy.
What has Ideen Park got to do with you? Don't tell me that the Founder is one of your disguises.
I'm not that old.
Oh, come on. Take a joke, will ya?
Sorry, but park facilities are out of order. Refurbishment works are currently underway. Please come back again later.
Sounds like Welt.
That sounds familiar.
I'm aware of the situation. You can skip the report.
What? What are you talking about? I mean... Mr. One Week, please excuse me. I should have recognized you earlier. I must be more tired than I realized.
Though it's a little bit more on the higher end, though, for his voice.
I want to know what's going on in there. You'll tell me, won't you?
There's nothing much to say, actually. We Bloodhounds are just as baffled as you are. My guess is that it's simply part of the aftermath of the Stellaron incident.
Aftermath?
You are?
Renowned workaholic, Mr. Workday. He works for me. You don't know him?
Oh, I see. Pardon my ignorance, sir. Coming back to the topic of the park, let's just say that it has been recently observed that certain behaviors are not tolerated around here.
What happens if you violate the prohibitions?
It's baffling, but corrective measures will be taken. It's kind of difficult to explain. Maybe you'd like to see for yourself?
Sure.
Yeah, that works. Can you keep watch over the entrance? We'll go in and have a look for ourselves.
Please take these notes with you. They may come in handy.
You shouldn't have said that just now. It'll only make us look suspicious.
Said what?
Mr. Workday?
I was just telling the truth. I've always found this name to be more suitable for you. So, why are we here? You managed this park before?
You could say that. I was still a child back then. To become the bronze Melodia of the Oak family, I'd gone under Mr. Gopherwood's tutelage. We were taking a walk in the park like any other day, when he suddenly hit on the idea to have me manage the park. Within the domain he demarcated, my every word would hold the force of law. In hindsight, that was probably the first time that I enforced order.
You rose through the ranks soon after. I take it that you must have done a pretty good job.
Quite the contrary. I made a terrible mess of things. Fortunately, the tourists thought of it as nothing more than a spell of merrymaking.
Was that his way of training you?
Perhaps he was just using an approach with lighter consequences to show me what he'd learned in life. That there is never an ideal paradigm when it comes to rules. If the enforcer is incapable of introspection, then even regulations once laid down with the noblest of intentions will eventually become defiled. This place is no exception. The distorted after-echoes of the Order will only add to the chaos.
Let's see what we have on these notes.
Oh, wow. Well, yeah, you do have a point there. Just look back at one of the past streams. Now I'm... Oh gosh. Yeah, the Sunday boss. To tell you how you should play, but using a Castorized Premium team was a tad overkill, like he didn't even get a chance. Yes, yes. That is true. That is true. Ideen Park investigatory rules. I'll write down what I've noticed for now. I'll go over things when I meet the others later. No consumption of food other than burgers, especially ice cream. Only cast and crew members are allowed on the stage. Be kind to birds. Do not discard trash in trash cans. What? Please do not use Soul Glad bottle caps sold by the Dream Jolt troupe while experiencing the attractions. Handstand walks around flower beds are prohibited? What? Attention, conducts that have not been mentioned are not necessarily safe. They just have not been reviewed. Okay.
No consumption of food except for burgers. What?
What are these rules? That was the team for me. So I've always used that team, so I try not to stray away from it.
Consumption of food other than burgers, especially ice cream. Please tell me you didn't make this rule.
I have nothing against desserts. The only reason I made that rule is so that people can learn to wait in line in an orderly manner for things, instead of shoving and jostling people around.
What?
What happens if I break the rule?
It's as the Bloodhound said. Corrective measures will be enforced.
Huh. Try me.
Wait, don't!
In the blink of an eye, the ice cream vanished into 1 week's stomach.
Ah. Huh. So, where are those corrective measures?
That's odd.
Didn't I tell ya? The family can take care of the issue without you having to get involved. Next on the list is the stage. Let's go and check it out. Only cast and crew members are allowed on the stage. A surprisingly reasonable rule.
And an easy one to test. Neither of us is part of the cast or a crew member. Let's try it out.
Based on the rules, investigate the unusual occurrence.
Huh?
Let's try that again.
What's going on?
guide those who have lost their way back onto the right path. Looks like this is an example of the corrective measures that the Bloodhound mentioned. It's exactly what I would have done back then.
You've been iron-fisted since you were little, haven't you? Wait a sec. If this is how violations are corrected, then everything that I ate just now?
I tried to warn you.
Like a drunkard commonly seen by the sidewalk, he vomited a sliver of rainbow.
How do you feel?
Now, I'm feeling murderous.
Ooh.
In any case, say what you will, but I can't sit by and do nothing. Not when I'm the cause of all this trouble in Ideen Park. There's no need to involve the Dreamweavers. I'll fix these distortions once and for all.
What's the plan?
Nothing complicated. All distortions have their roots. We'll be able to trace them to the source once they manifest. Breaking a few rules will do. We just need to make sure that the corrective measures that will be implemented aren't too much for us to handle. When a distorted after echo manifests to correct us, I'll be able to pinpoint its whereabouts. Then, I'll use the power of tuning to heal the dreamscape.
So confrontation.
Can I take it that rules are meant to be broken now?
Interesting. Is that what the Trailblazer said? It's his catchphrase, one may say.
Do not discard trash in trash cans.
Is the trash can gonna start to beat us up?
This is absurd. Did you make this rule too?
Children tend to be fascinated by such paradoxes. I was no exception.
Forget it. I don't even know how to joke about this. Well, what do you suggest we throw in?
Anything will do. I don't have anything we can use right now. I can put credits in there. I mean, I have a ton of credits. Trash? I think it's just trash in general, right? I'll just deposit 1 credit.
Something's happening.
Ooh.
What is this? A woodcutter's trash can?
We're not breaking enough rules. We should look elsewhere, too.
You know, I'll take that. I'm not sure what that'll help me with, but I'll take it. This is the gacha in the gacha system.
Please do not use Soul Glad bottle caps sold by the Dream Jolt troupe while experiencing the attractions. The Dream Jolt troupe, where? Are they hiding or something?
This looks like one.
Oh, there it is. Found a good hiding spot, didn't ya? Come on, let's buy some bottle caps from it.
Just one moment.
Sunday places some alfalfa credits in front of Bubble Hound.
Let me translate that for you. Who are you trying to pay with your spare change?
Anyways, I'll be leaving now. Please handicap yourself for future bosses who at least see their cool ultimate attacks. It's like the second best thing along with cutscenes. Sunday's third phase wasn't even supposed to die while without the break statement. We'll take it easy, Wonder Punch. Have a good one. I will try doing that in the future. Thank you for the suggestion. I'll try to figure out what to do then. I like to play with new characters, but I don't know. I took like a whole almost 2 years break on this game. I think it was like a 1.5 year break. And then I came back with really nothing to help out with the mid game, I guess you could say, of what is going on in the story. So I had to get new characters, and that's how that was able to happen with Sunday's Night, though. Thank you for joining in. Have a good one. Sunday has placed even more alfalfa credits.
I'm afraid you're going to have to handle this if it isn't enough.
Handle this? Handle what? Wait, is that really all you've got on you?
May I remind you that I am currently on the run?
The Dream Jolt troop lets out terse shouts.
Luck's on our side. Looks like we scraped together just enough.
I don't read fast, apparently. So glad bottle cap.
Shall we give this capsule machine a try and see what happens?
Oh, it's a gold one. Nice. Is that planned?
Nothing's off so far. Maybe we should open the capsule?
You shouldn't have done that. Since warnings have proven futile, punishment is now inevitable.
They can't be seriously going that far, right? No. Hey, look out!
We got a battle on our hands. I'm not going to turn down the volume on this one. But hopefully, things go well. Gosh.
We have the edge. Mountains fall, dragons rise!
So in this whole entire thing, Saber's really good at just dominating the whole entire playing field. There's like no contest. Like none at all. It's kind of strange.
Dragons, obey, soaring above the lands.
It's just so freaking loud. It's the voices. I have to turn up voices inside the game so we can hear, and then
Farewell.
Watch over you.
this is about done with, so GG's.
Oh, did they have to do that? They could have just recalled the capsule.
Perhaps making the attractions no longer just attractions is another corrective measure?
Aren't the rules being too finicky with words?
Enough. The location of the distortion is nearby.
Sounds very vague in it. The after echoes of order, once distorted, only add to the chaos. As a tuner, Sunday can easily discern where the harmony of dreamscapes has been disrupted. Discernment tuning. Can I just do the gotcha system a couple more times? Apparently we're not doing that. Oh, I'm supposed to hit R. There it is.
Oh, there it is. Huh. It does look somewhat like you.
Time for it to disappear for good. Reveal thyself unto me, as is customary. All creatures endowed with eyes bear souls of equal worth.
Whoa, it worked. The IPC totally should have sent someone to keep an eye on you. Aren't they worried that you might make a comeback in Penacony and grow a new pair of wings?
So long as there remains a need for me to keep a low profile, I'm no threat to them.
That's true. Come to think of it, you had always been in the spotlight, be it as a respected member of the elite or a leader. When was the last time you fell into the mud? All the way back during your childhood days?
Sometime before I turned 6. Like most boys would, I tried to fly with my ear feathers, only to fall into a pit. I almost broke my halo.
That was sarcasm, in case you didn't realize. But whoa, you actually remember something like that?
You never forget times of failure. It's only human nature.
That's true.
Ugh, you're probably the only one who'd consider something like that a failure.
Between a pledge and forgettance? What? There it is. I was like, where is it at? Forgettance. Wills are made to be broken. Make sure to protect your pledges, lest they get stolen. Okay. I don't even know if forgettance is an actual word, though. Oh. Wait, I've never activated this anchor? That's not right. I've activated all the anchors here.
What is it this time?
Just looking back.
But nothing's there.
It's all abandoned.
That's the whole point of revisiting a place. When I look at everything here, the memories are so fresh, it's as if it all only happened yesterday. When the younger me tasted failure here, I ran myself ragged to fix the mess. I thought myself no longer the same person as before. But it looks like I was just going round in circles. I'm glad for this chance to look back on my past in this way. Come now. We should go. This will be a long farewell.
Oh, please, no. I don't want long.
So, where are we heading next?
Oti Mall. There are bloodhounds stationed along the way, though. It might be better to take a quieter route.
I don't mean to meddle, but I'd advise you to stay away from that place.
Oh, hey, Welt.
Did something happen?
There isn't any concrete information yet, but anomalies have been reported around the area. The family is currently investigating. You okay?
I'm fine. The Stellaron incident may have been quelled, but who is to say that nobody has another agenda? Thanks for the tip, sir. We'll make a detour. May you stay safe, too.
Hold on.
It's fishy.
Sweet Dreams are technically safe, but it would be wise to look out for oncoming vehicles.
Thank you.
Well, it's like there's something wrong there.
Whew, that was no ordinary passerby. It's a miracle that he didn't see through your disguise.
The Astral Express should have departed a long time ago. Why is he still in Penacony? We needn't change our plans because of him, but be sure to keep your guard up. I hope nothing terrible has fallen upon Penacony while I was in captivity the last few days. Come now, it's time we set off. Let's not stick too close to each other, just in case. A few feet or so between us will do. seems I let my wishful thinking get the best of me. Will you at least give me a chance to explain?
I will, but before I do, put your hands behind your back and answer my questions in short sentences.
Ooh.
Short sentences?
I need to make sure your words aren't concealing any dangerous incantations.
I can't believe I've left everyone with such a peculiar impression of me. Please, believe me when I say that I didn't come back here with ill intent. Penacony will never experience the Order again, either.
I'm afraid I won't be taking your words at face value, not after how you wielded the power of harmony. Answer me. What are you doing here?
It looks like there's only one way to gain your trust.
Answer the question.
Come on out, 1 week. We found ourselves an ally.
Suddenly, unreservedly, shares his story with Welt.
So, it was the IPC that freed you.
My sister has likely made an agreement of some sort with them. As for how I'm able to move around freely in Penacony, I have 1 week to thank for that. As you can see, I've only returned to my home to bid it farewell. Would you be kind enough to give me a chance to say goodbye, so that I may leave without regrets?
Welt's like, I'm not playing this game.
Agreed. But, until you leave Penacony for good, you're to stay by my side.
You have my gratitude.
I left my home in a hurry, too. I know how it feels. That said, I can't make this call by myself. My companions need to know about this, too.
The Astral Express crew is in Penacony, too?
Come with me. We'll go find them. You come along, too.
Okay. Boy, this is gonna be a party.
Well, would you rather not have the Astral Express to help out? Be way easier if you have the Astral Express with you.
We're here. They should be somewhere nearby.
Mr. Yang, if you don't mind, there's something that puzzles me. Now that the crisis on the planet of festivities has been averted, shouldn't the Astral Express have departed to continue on its trailblazing journey? Why have you and your companions stayed behind in Penacony? Could it be that someone stirred up trouble after I left?
And if that were indeed the case?
I doubt I'm in any position to be proposing ideas, but I'm happy to defer to the Nameless and aid with any plans you may have.
There's no need to worry. All is well in Penacony. Our reason for lingering here is a certain unusual passenger.
A passenger?
The Express has been commissioned to send a passenger back home. We're just resting up in Penacony for a while before we depart.
By passenger, do you mean this lady here? Or these ladies?
That looks more than one fugue.
This... how?
Sparkle?
You're finally here, Mr. Yang. We have a huge problem.
You tell me all about it. Okay, what did the Trailblazer do now? Meanwhile, the Radiant Feldspar.
Isn't it fascinating how variables never fail to find their way into the lives of organic life forms?
Howdy, Scrulium.
Neither did I expect to see you here in Penacony, Mr. Screwlum. I had assumed the Genius Society wasn't invited to the festivities.
Why'd I say Scrulium? Screwlum. There's no I there.
I have no interest in the Harmony's celebration, so it's only natural for me to turn down the invitation. But it looks like my decision also cost me the front row seat to all of your exciting adventures. Conclusion. There is likewise a downside to pursuing reason.
I'm sure if all of you geniuses showed up to the Charmony Festival, things would have been very much different.
I hear that the Astral Express has established a collaboration with the Garden of Recollection for your next destination.
So what happens if Herdic shows up?
They did suggest a destination, but that was all. Did you hear this from Madame Herda? It's a world beyond the knowledge of the Nameless, after all. I wrote to her hoping that the all-encompassing erudition could provide us with some information.
Could there be more to it?
Yes, there is something else. Miss Black Swan said Amphorius is a world influenced by 3 paths, and the erudition is one such path.
Logic. The average Pathstrider wouldn't leave any trace behind in the Garden of Recollection's mirror.
You're right. So this has to be related to the Emanators, or perhaps even the Eons. That's why I wanted to know if the geniuses had any clue about it.
It's a pity we do not communicate much within the society. Not to mention we've lost most of our members to the Lord of Silence. I have never heard of Amphorius, however.
That sounds about right. The Lord of Silence. Yeah, I can see why that you would lose most of your members from that.
Madame Herda said the same, but it did pique her interest, and she agreed to do a little digging. My guess is that there's a chance the Garden of Recollection is behind it. She's always had a keen interest in the Remembrances technology, after all. It's also thanks to her that we got to make Miss Ron May's acquaintance a while back. We even went into the Kalinga Abyss to bring a Leviathan's carcass back for our new friend. Speaking of her...
I don't remember this.
This is far too much an understatement, but none of us ever expected to see an old friend at Miss Ron May's.
That Foxian girl has indeed been through an unimaginable turn of events. I suppose that's the fate you organic life forms are bound by.
Yeah, a bond that truly runs deep.
So is it out of goodwill that the Astral Express volunteered to send her back home?
Would the Nameless see a point in keeping work and favors apart? It's her request. She hopes to make a brief stop somewhere to reframe her mindset before returning to the Cienjo, considering her unique position with the Alliance.
Looks like this is one exceptional passenger. Don't you have to accompany her then, Miss Himiko?
My companions are with her. They know Miss Tingyun better anyway. Plus, those youngsters will definitely do a better job than me when it comes to vacations.
Oh, it's Tingyun. Ah. Why was I assuming that was Foog?
They're probably having a wonderful time now.
Didn't Tingyun supposedly die?
So, is anyone gonna tell me what's going on? March?
Oh, about that. Why don't you ask him instead? He knows how to present things logically.
Okay, March. Apparently there are many Tingyuns here with us. I'm gonna have to break that stereotype you have on me. Have of me. I'll go to the second option.
Not now. Of all times. Forget it. I'll tell you. We walked around with Miss Tingyun for a while after separating from the rest. But then we ran into something weird.
Did something happen in the dreamscape?
Actually, it's more like it was someone's fault. We met a Pepeshi filming a Try Not to Laugh challenge, and he gave us some of his candy. A type of candy that's supposed to make you fall over laughing.
So that sort of Try Not to Laugh challenge.
I didn't really want to do it, but he insisted on us giving it a shot. That's how we got into this problem.
Who's he? The guy who was doing the live stream or the Trailblazer?
What happened?
We failed the challenge terribly. I still wanted more candies. Behold, the Laughing Maniac, March 7th.
Oh, come on, stop interrupting. So, we had some candy, and we're so happy we rolled around on the ground for a bit before standing up. But once we did, we realized Miss Tingyun ate the candy too. But she only sneezed nonstop. Achoo! Achoo! Sneeze after sneeze. And before we knew it, she multiplied into several Tingyuns right in front of us.
What's your take on this?
The dreamscape is a Memoria world. It is likely the candy triggered her hypersensitive mind, causing scattered memory fragments to dissociate and become entities themselves. There is no cause for concern. We've experienced similar incidents from time to time in the sweet dream.
And Sunday's turning more feminine here.
Mr. Yang? Who is this?
It's okay. You can reveal yourself now.
I was only being careful, or we would have been stopped by the Bloodhounds more than once on our way here. Help me remove my disguise. 1 week.
It's been a while, everyone.
You! What's going on?
Now what's going on? Mr. Yang, have you turned on us? Am I still dreaming? Oh, I'm going with number 2.
Everyone, stay calm. I'll explain.
Well, it fills them in on what he's been through.
I believe that at this point, Sunday has no reason to be dishonest. But to prevent any unforeseen complications, I'll be accompanying him everywhere he goes until he leaves Penacony. Mr. 1 Week here is an old acquaintance of Sunday's.
Pleased to meet you, fair lady. And you, of course. You're the heavyweight who pummeled this control freak.
Something like that. I'm not one to boast about past feats. He was a worthy opponent. Nah, it was a team effort. I'll go with the number 3.
The surprises just keep pouring in. First there was Miss Acheron, and then Miss Tingyun. Why does it seem like Mr. Yang always comes back with some extraordinary guests?
True, true.
Let's leave this discussion for later. For now, we should be focusing on returning Miss Tingyun to her normal self.
That's not gonna be easy. You'll see what I mean, Mr. Yang. These Tingyuns aren't exactly easy to communicate with.
It shouldn't be that hard, right? Now let's see if I go to the team. Well, can I change it? No. It looks like they changed out my team as well. Interesting. The model business.
Miss March 7th, have you taken the time to consider my suggestion?
Your suggestion? Oh, wait. Which Miss Tingyun are you again?
It's me! I'm the one who wants every Tingyun to come together to form the Tingyun Merchant Guild.
Of course.
How often do you get the chance to work with yourself? Just imagine how in sync we'll be with one another. We're bound to thrive and prosper. I know, we can't leave the dreamscape to trade with the outside world, so that's where you come in, Miss March 7th. Your wits surpass many others, making you the perfect person to handle liaison negotiations on our behalf.
I guess I can consider it. I hope everything goes smoothly for your guild. There. Now do you see what I mean, Mr. Yang?
There does appear to be an element of her talking to herself.
I want to clone copies of myself too. Ha, Miss Tingyun got a sense of humor these days. I got the first option.
Forget about it. How are you gonna clone your bat?
Oh, that is true.
Mr. Yang mentioned the Express's next voyage is to send a passenger back home. Could this lady be from the Xianzhou Alliance?
Yes, more specifically the Xianzhou Law Fu.
The Law Fu? Didn't the Antimatter Legion launch an ambush on the La Fu some time ago? Was she one of the few survivors?
Quite the contrary. She might have been the person closest to the eye of the storm.
Looks like there's a lot more to this story.
Story for another time. As host of the Dreamscape, do you have any suggestions for fixing this problem?
I don't have much to go on now. Perhaps we should talk to the other Miss Tingyuns here.
Fair enough.
That sounds nice. People never forget a personally prepared home-cooked meal. But then again, gifts should be lasting. What about a delightful new bouquet of flowers on the table each day? Wouldn't they do a better job at brightening up someone's day? That sounds like a good idea. If we really want to do this right, though, it's the thought behind the gift that truly matters. The more thought goes into the gift, the better the recipient feels it. She makes a valid point, too.
You sure have a way of not offending anyone.
These three Tingyuns don't look like they'll be reaching a conclusion anytime soon. We won't be able to get a word in.
So, what do you think, Sonny?
Let's try a different name, my dear friend.
Oh, don't we sound chummier that way? I took a leaf out of this Foxian girl's book.
The problem with Miss Tingyun is just as I suspected before. That prank shattered her into notes that are each a part of her. In other words, it means the Tingyuns we see here are all different aspects of her psyche.
Okay. You just made it sound a whole lot more complicated.
At any rate, this is a known occurrence across the Dreamscape. Tuning could be the way to fix it. The only problem is that these Miss Tingyuns are too caught up in their own world. Is there one we can properly speak with?
One that we can speak with? Oh, I think there is one. But it may take me a while to identify her.
Yeah, I can see why. Oh my goodness, there's so many of them. Did I really make this stall? There's so many. Invincible fan wielder Tingyun.
Huh? Ugh, yikes. She's scary. No, I won't be able to talk to her.
Kitty Tingyun? I can't.
Huh? You can't fly? Why?
It's not the flying. I can't hit it.
I can't. I can fly. A long, long time ago, a big girl flew with me really high into the sky. I'll take you next time. Pinky promise?
Should we get someone to watch over her?
Yeah, probably.
I think she's perfectly fine on her own. The childlike innocence that adults have is a lot more resilient than you can imagine.
Even if that's true, it doesn't apply to her.
Oh, were you all looking for me?
Maybe not. This money grubber Tingyun. She seems completely oblivious to everything else and is just standing there, continuously operating the cash spewer, occasionally letting out an excited laugh.
Why do I feel like it's not gonna be a wise move to interrupt her?
Probably.
Here's the Penacony. Once again, another moment of peace has passed golden hour by. And that concludes the news. I wish you all...
Man, there's so many of them. Alright, let's go talk to the question mark one.
Oh, were you all looking for me?
Found her! If I remember correctly, this Miss Tingyun's trait is...
It's nothing special, really.
There she is. So this is also a side of Miss Tingyun.
She ought to meet your one we can properly speak with requirement, right?
Worth a try. My lady, if I may, I wish to perform a tuning on you.
Before you start, you should know that we're keeping our eyes on you. If you even think about taking Miss Tingyun hostage...
Brace yourself for gravitational disintegration. Know that there are 4 pairs of eyes between the 3 of us. Wait, what? Remember, we're the most formidable people in all of Penacony. I'll go at number 2 on that. I'm not sure what the...
My intention to provoke you. Perhaps, as assurance, we can have my friend here perform the task in my stead. 1 week has a higher mastery of the harmony than I do.
I wonder where the extra pair of eyes are at.
That is true.
If you still have concerns, you are also free to restrain me while he performs the tuning.
There's no need for that. You're acting so... sincere. I'm actually surprised.
Are you all right with this, Miss Tingyun?
I go as the wind blows, so you may decide for me.
Then kindly forgive our intrusion. Please do your best 1 week.
Use those magical powers.
What the... Did any of you hear a voice just now?
A voice?
Never mind.
It's being suspicious.
Look! It's working!
Never did I expect that every encounter with you would always be in moments of distress. Did I conduct myself improperly?
Miss Tingyun! You're finally back!
That was a little loud.
You may be small, but you're pretty amazing.
What was that, Marge?
Huh? What's wrong?
It's nothing. Just a trivial matter.
What do you sense?
I should have let you handle it yourself. This girl is not as ordinary as she appears. I nearly died. Just now.
That's not good. Darkness descends before the eyes, reminiscent of the chaos before the birth of...
Don't be afraid.
What is this place?
No matter what you see, you only need to remember one thing.
Squared and it's a box.
You're not alone.
Oh, okay.
Who are you? And who am I? Is that where I came from? And where does this path lead?
Back to Foog. Wait, is them both the same thing? Please don't call her big sister. Wait, what? I can't even see it. Oof.
That looks so familiar. Does she want to lead me somewhere?
Oh.
The life support pod is ready. There were only minor issues.
That's great. Otherwise, that person from the Xianzhou might not be able to hold on much longer.
You're still trying. There's no precedent for saving someone who was destroyed by a Lord Ravager. Will it even work?
I'm not a genius, so I don't understand the logic behind it. But if she says it's possible, then it must be.
Excuse me. Could you tell me where I am? Can they not hear me?
You're an echo. A ghost of your former self. Sustenance anchor.
This girl is...
Observation log. Day 6. Though extremely rare, the observed subject has started to provide short answers for some simple questions. Even though her cognition is still in a chaotic state, from what has been observed so far, she is not capable of composing long and complex sentences. However, an unbearable intense pain would immediately attack her with high frequency, enough to interrupt her thoughts or even render her temporarily unconscious. And apparently it's scribbled out here. The relevant information should be delivered to Madame Run May for her to decide whether the observed subject's senses should be temporarily numbed before conducting a questioning. The cross out kind of like screws up with my eyes. Correction. We have temporarily blocked the subject's various senses and are trying as much as we can to alleviate their pain. No further questioning will be made until the body's repair has made some progress. Until then, this is a record of the questions that the observed subject has already answered. Number 1. What is your name? The subject replied within 3 seconds, Tingyun. Number 2. What did you encounter? The observed subject spent a substantial period of time in rumination before suffering from intense pain and losing their consciousness. After being questioned 4 times, it can be confirmed that the observed subject knows about the related details, but struggles to elucidate that knowledge during the limited periods of coherence.
Tingyun. What a familiar name. Do I know her?
Isn't this Foog, though?
Don't question it. Keep moving forward.
It's you again. Who's talking to me?
More than a ghost. It's a subconscious.
These are wounds left by the destruction. They have taken root within your body and cannot be removed.
The destruction? I don't understand. Please, who are you? And why won't you show yourself?
I can't go to you. All I can do is wait for you to finish walking this path.
You want me to go through here? Do I have to fight it?
There's no need for that. It's too dangerous, and you can't do it anyway.
Challenge accepted.
Don't fight it. Embrace it. Try to coexist with it. Think of it as feeling your own scars.
That's a weird way to look at it.
My scars? Wait!
Sure, I don't have to fight it. I'm going to turn down the volume.
Is this called coexisting?
Don't worry. As I said before, you're not alone.
Stars, shine for the heroes.
Gosh, that was a little loud. I think Castrise is too broken.
May death protect us!
It's not like a normal day for me, you know? Oh. Oh, this music score. I like this music score.
How can it be?
Whoop.
Why are there still so many of them? The ones from before weren't defeated either.
As I said before, you can't defeat them. No one can.
That's what you think.
You can fall into the darkness and die alongside these scars of the destruction. Or bring them with you when you return to the world here. These are your two choices.
Return to the world? What are you saying? Oh. No wonder those two ignored me. Am I just a wandering spirit now?
Close, but not quite.
So, I'm trapped between life and death? Existing in a limbo?
You can think of it that way.
Based on what you said, even if I should wake up, these wounds that caused my death will remain on my body and never heal? I don't understand. You appear to be trying to save me, Benefactor. But why are you telling me all this?
It's a habit of mine. I believe everyone should have the right to choose whether they wish to return to this world or not.
Be that as it may, I don't remember anything. There's nothing to help me make a choice.
Is there now?
That doesn't matter. I believe the desire to live was born from nothing to begin with.
True.
You may also prove yourself to be the exception. I would also be pleased with that result.
Well, she's still moving in there.
How troublesome. But I suppose that's part of living.
Survival or destruction is no longer a choice for you. They both now grow along the same path. And only by walking this path will you break through the darkness and arrive at my side. Feeling more awake? Congratulations. You attained your very first victory in this tug of war. It's a good start.
This is...
Let me explain. You were attacked by a Lord Ravager. By all rights, you should not have survived. But someone didn't agree with that assessment. And it just so happens I was able to fulfill his request.
Who's his?
What about the other merchants?
I don't know.
Why me?
Because you were the most unfortunate. You fell into the hands of that Lord Ravager, who destroyed your body and spirit. Yet, you were also the most fortunate. Her desire to claim everything about you for herself meant she needed time, so you were spared instant annihilation. There is only a fine line between resurrection and escaping death. Yet, They couldn't be more different. If you had truly died, I would have been powerless to do anything for you.
My body feels strange.
I'm sorry. I can't let you regain your ability to feel just yet. You'd be in excruciating pain.
So she's not dead?
Your body was contaminated by the destruction and suffered severe damage. As I said before, these wounds will stay with you for the rest of your life. To prevent its resurgence, I made some minor modifications to your body. Or more specifically, your tail.
Okay, what did you do to her tail?
You'll have to learn to adapt to it. Unfortunately, the inescapable price of survival is often more adversity.
Regardless, I'm grateful to you for saving my life.
There's no need for that. This was merely a transaction.
Wait, what?
With this, the debt between the traveling merchant and me is clear.
Who?
Oh.
Don't worry about it. You should sleep for a little longer. By the time you wake up, you won't remember any of these details.
What was his name? Lucha?
I'll arrange for someone to send you home. Which reminds me, you seem to have some dependable friends with close ties to you. You should go with them. It can only help with your recovery to hear more about your past.
This point, past events revealed by the tuning we see to the darkness once more. That was the backstory. That's cool.
Are you all right?
Did I pass out?
Possibly. Only for a little while. It's okay, you didn't end up in Dreamflux Reef. We were just about to make a memorial portrait of you. Oh gosh. I'm gonna go with number 2.
Tuning rebounded and affected 1 week instead. This is no ordinary woman.
I suppose there's no point in hiding it from you anymore. Miss Tingyun is originally from the Xianzhou. She had an unfortunate encounter with a Lord Ravager who robbed her of her identity and left her on the verge of death. While she miraculously escaped with her life, her body suffered terrible injuries beyond all power to heal.
But something happened to change that outcome?
Yes, a genius got involved. She's very accomplished in the field of life sciences and managed to grant Miss Tingyun a shot at survival. After that, she asked the Express to escort Miss Tingyun back home. We made a stop at Penacony along the way, partly to allow her some time to convalesce.
I'm so sorry. I thought no one would be affected if I hid inside a dream. I didn't expect so many mishaps to happen.
That's all right. So long as nobody was hurt. Can I get something to drink? I feel like I've been asleep for 10 years.
With your name, I can only imagine for a week.
That's fine. We should find another place to talk anyway. We drew some attention with that commotion earlier.
Just some. Shortly after. Back to Feldspar?
So glad
No.
again. I'm a local, you know.
You'll have to make do.
In any case, I must thank the both of you for your assistance.
It was nothing. Now that the matter with Miss Tingyun is resolved, are we meeting your other 2 companions next?
There's no need for that. Mr. 1 Week is in poor condition, so let's wrap up your farewells first. I'll leave Miss Tingyun in your hands.
Now that might not be a good idea.
Huh? But, Mr. Yang, the messenger from the Xianzhou is almost here. You're not coming with us?
I trust that you can handle it. Besides, Himiko will be there. She'll be able to handle any decisions should you run into any difficulties.
Okay. We better hurry then.
No more laughing contests.
Ridiculous! How come I keep bumping into colleagues?
Okay. I'm thinking we continue the story for a little bit more. Been approximately about a little over 2 hours of the stream today. We're not gonna play this game until, hold on, let me see. The 4th. So I'll take a break next week playing this, and then, well, not playing this, we'll be doing a Mario game, and then we'll come back and do this on the 4th of February. But let's go one more round.
Where are you planning to go next?
Could you give me some time to think about it?
So Tingyun, or Tingyun. I see Tingyun. Characters. Tingyun's here. But then Foog is here. Interesting. She looks like Foog. Foog?
Shall we keep going then?
But it's Tingyun? Okay. Where are we going? What are we doing here again?
Did you forget already? Miss Tingyun is going back to the Alliance, so we're here to help her pick out souvenirs.
I'm not too familiar with this planet. I'm worried an unscrupulous cutthroat merchant will try to take advantage of me. Luckily, the people I want to buy these gifts for are friends you already know on the Xianzhou. So I'll be counting on both your stakeholder intuitions for recommendations.
Okay.
As if a merchant could seriously take advantage of you.
No, I already picked up a few gifts earlier. So that means there's only 3 more left to go. But we've already lost a lot of time. So we'd better not drag our feet.
Gotcha. We'll try to be as fast as possible. Especially when you have Evernight on the case. I mean, March.
Welcome. How can I help you?
Hello there. It's my first time visiting the Dreamscape, so I wanted to buy some local specialties as souvenirs for my friends back home. My 2 friends here are more familiar with the Dreamscape and recommended your shop, so I'm here to take a look.
Wow, you really know how to flatter. Go ahead. Browse all you like.
First we have Lady Fuxuan of the Divination Commission. What do you think best suits her?
Brother Hanyu launcher, clocky eye mask, or a unicycler. I'm thinking the clocky eye mask would be suiting her more.
Did you pick that because of her third eye?
A meticulously thought out and interesting suggestion. It'll make for a novel gift. Let's go with that. Next is General Jingyuan.
Some Penacony shares. That sounds about right for him. Dreamjoy memoir film reel. Send him a division of elite fighters. What? You could buy those? Yeah, let's go with number 3 on that one. That sounds a bit interesting.
Seriously?
What was that?
Now that the Alliance has all of you there to help them, sending any elite fighters more would just be overkill.
Okay, fair enough. Goes a helicopter over the house. Okay. Some Penacony shares.
That's not your decision to make.
That's the kind of treasure I've always yearned for. But the General's position won't allow him to accept such a gift.
Dreamjoy memoir film reel?
To Clock Studios theme park to learn more about the history of the planet of festivities. I think the General will like this gift. Finally, we have Lady Bailu of the Alchemy Commission. She loves excitement.
Yes, she does. Hamster ball night hair clip. That does sound like her like right up her alley.
You carry yourself with such dignity and grace, but you still have the heart of a child. Lady Bailu loves these types of accessories. Let's go with your suggestion. That's all of them. Please wrap them up for me. Thanks to both your help, everything went smoother than I expected. And it looks like we still have some time to spare.
Why don't we pay another visit to the Dreamscape sales store? You can find memory bubbles pretty much anywhere. But Penacony's dream bubbles are extraordinary. Even if we don't get them as gifts, we can keep them as souvenirs for ourselves.
A souvenir for myself? That's definitely an idea I can get behind. But there's one more thing I wish to do. Since this is our last stop, could I have a word with you two in private? Perhaps somewhere more secluded. I'd like to discuss a personal matter.
What is this about?
This is a good spot.
Miss Tingyun, what's this about?
You've looked out for me during our travels together these past few days. I'm truly grateful and can't thank you enough, but there are some things I find difficult to forget. I feel it's only right that I tell you what's on my mind before we part ways. Do you two still remember what it was like when you first saw me?
How could we forget? He was so shocked. He was frozen in place when he shouted.
Tingyun? How? Pentelia? How? Sparkle? How? Sparkle wasn't even the story back then. Gosh. I'll go with the first option.
Exactly. And that's precisely why I haven't been able to shake off this strange feeling in the days since I started traveling with you. When I asked for your names, I couldn't help but think that this first encounter was actually a long-awaited reunion for you. I've heard about what happened to you on the Xianzhou. And I've got to admit that Phantilia's disguise was so perfect, it was like another me tricking everyone.
Yeah, we couldn't even tell when you were replaced by Phantilia. I figured it happened when we were after Kafka. You vanished for a while. I thought you must have come back as a double.
But it was much earlier than that. That thought has me filled with sorrow. As if a piece of my life had been stolen away, and I had no part in it. That's what I've been puzzled about too. I never actually saw how Phantilia managed to disguise herself as me. What was your impression of that Tingyun, if you recall?
A bit mysterious, a bit dangerous, a bit calculating. I'll say number 3.
That part is true. I'm always calculating when it comes to business, but never with people. So, what did she seem like to you?
A shrewd merchant or a potential emanator of the destruction. What the? Gosh. I'll go number 1.
I'll just assume that's a compliment. Maybe next time you could just say silver-tongued. Was there anything particularly memorable?
High EQ. Extremely flexible. March 7th said you were bossy. I mean, yeah. We'll go with extremely flexible.
Now's not the time for those kinds of jokes.
Now the final question. In your eyes, am I just like the Tingyun you remember?
Yes, no, that's not important. Just like... Let's say no. Because the one before was a bit more mysterious, I would say. It was a bit weird. No.
Wait, don't you find that question a bit weird? You're the real Tingyun. Why compare yourself to an imposter?
Why are you looking at me for?
Miss March, you might have the wrong idea. I'm just feeling a mix of regret and relief.
Uh-huh.
As a merchant, staying well informed is crucial. It's only natural for me to stay updated on the events of the Lawfu before I return. If I had rushed in and out back then, I wouldn't have been much help. Instead, I would have postponed the trip and sought assistance from allies, but in that case...
We wouldn't have crossed paths.
Exactly. Based on your description, that Lord Ravager was indeed cunning. Her demeanor mirrored mine so closely that it felt like she was living my life for a few days, rather than merely disguising herself. I regret missing out on your Sanjo journey. But everything that unfolded afterward, aside from the scheming, played out exactly as if I'd been there. This leads me to consider another possibility.
I mean, you missed out on the whole journey because, well, another day.
Phantilia had stolen a piece of my life, and a Foxian always gets even. I will not be taken advantage of. I must take something back from her as well.
She seems a bit strong-willed.
But after thinking it over, the only thing that could be considered equal value is the bond I have with all of you. That thought has brought me great comfort. And now I know how to speak to you properly. We've never even met before, and here you are, offering your help, just as before. I should have treated you with respect, but fear of Phantilia made me act like somebody else. And now, I will reclaim everything I have lost. And it should begin with a proper acknowledgement.
The baseballer?
Dear benefactors, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to you.
You're welcome. I'm still a bit confused. It's time to rethink how you see yourself. There we go.
Looks like we're off to a good start. Moving forward, I'll definitely be trying more things like this from now on. And you, my dear benefactors, will be my source of courage.
Miss Tingyun, that's way too over the top. Just don't make any risky decisions. It might overwhelm him.
We'll see. I just hope the Tingyun in your memories won't be tainted by Phantilia anymore. All right, no more questions. I hope I didn't take up too much of your time. Let's continue on our way.
March. Operational return. This is where the bubble is. I think we'll close it off for right here for the stream. The hound is here. This hound chooses to remain in silence amidst the lively and joyful dream. On realizing that you have noticed it, the hound swiftly vanishes. I've been trying to chase that hound this whole time. It's been a while. What else do I need to do here? Gotta do my daily stuff. More daily stuff. Claim. 20. Ook is pretty good, though, I'll say. Please don't call her big sister. It's time to make a big ... And operational return. This is not yet the end. Please remain silent for a while longer and smiles. What? All right. Missions. There's a Trailblaze continuance. Banana outrage? What? Battles without ninja and humanity. Oh, you guys can't really see it because of my There it is. Origami Bird Clash. More of that. Oh, interesting. That now it actually showcases it. Once Upon a Dreamville. Fates Atlas. It looks like we're right there. So it looks like we finished Farewell Penacony. Checking out. There's a mission that I could do. Looks like this is the last part, and then we'll be going to the long-awaited... What is this place called again? Amphoros. Interesting. They have all these different lands up here. Then there's going to be one more after this, which will be released, I think, in the coming month. Well, rather months. It's going to be Plancadia? Something like that? Planarcadia? It's going to be interesting. I'm debating about getting the Silverwolf, the new one coming out. It's supposed to be all about Aha, which is Elation. I'm not entirely sure what that's going to be about, but... Well, yeah, that's going to do it for today, guys and gals. Thank you all for watching this live stream back to this video. If you're new here and want to see more of this, consider hitting that subscribe button followed by notification bell icon, as well as like the video if you want to see more of Honkai Star Rail on the channel. Normally do these live streams is on Wednesdays, specifically the first Wednesday of the month.
Listen with me.
Of each month. And that will be, the next time is going to be the 4th of February is we'll be playing this game again. So think of it as next week as a break, and then the following week we'll start this game back up again. Next week we'll be doing some... I think what I'm going to do is post out a post. Yes, post out a post about what to do next for Mario specifically. What series you guys want to see. It's either going to be Super Mario Galaxy 2 or it's going to be Mario Odyssey, Super Mario Odyssey. So I will put that post out, I think, later today, and anybody can vote. So thank you all for watching this live stream back to the video. I'll see you next time on Honkai Star Rail. And God bless you all. Bye-bye. I gotta tab out first. There we go.